Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Welcome to level 19. In this level, there are 5 different rules, and as before, I would strongly recommend you keep a close eye on your Tajwid rule summary page. And as you can see here in the pink region, level 19, there are 5 rules: A, B, C, D, and E. All of these rules are regarding Nun Sakina and Tanween. Now, before explaining the first rule, as I have done before, I would like to give you a bit of an overview, and it will be very helpful for you to keep this overview in mind and first try to build a picture, a bit like a map in your head, so that as you cover each rule, you can place it in the correct place, and it will be easy, inshallah, for you to remember forever onwards. So the way I like to explain this rule is by using the example of a roundabout. And the reason for that is, and I've kind of drawn a roundabout here, the reason for that is that when you come to a roundabout, for example, then what happens is you have to choose an exit. You have to find which exit is most appropriate for where you are going. So Nun Sakina and Tanween, whenever you come across one of them, you can't just carry on going without slowing down, without stopping, without thinking. It's like when you come to a roundabout, you have to stop and work out which direction you are going to go. So whenever you see a Nun Sakina or a Tanween, you must stop and you must work out where you need to go. You will work out the direction or the exit based on which letter comes after it. And as you can see, I've drawn here a roundabout which you enter from here. And then there are 5 other exits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what you do is, first you check the first exit. The first exit is ba. So if after Nun Sakina or Tanween you see a ba, then you will take the first exit, which is Qalb. If it's not a ba, you carry on. Is it lam or ra? If so, you take that exit and you do idgham without gunna. If it's not a lam or ra, then you carry on, and if it's ya, noon, mim or wow, meaning any of the letters of yanmu, then you take the third exit. If not, then is it a hamza, ha, ain, ha, ghain or kha? If so, it will be the 4th exit, idhar. And if it isn't even one of them, then you take the last exit, the 5th exit, which is for any other letter, and it is called ikhfa. Right, so as you can see, there are 5 rules in the Nun Sakina and Tanween level, meaning level 19. And a good way to think about it is that every time you see Nun Sakina or Tanween, it's like you've come to a roundabout and you stop, and then you check which exit you are going to. Just how when you come to a roundabout, when you are driving, you must stop and find which exit is appropriate for the destination you are going. Right, now let's go back to the rule card. As you can see, there are 5 rules. The first one is called Qalb. The second one is called idgham without gunna. The third one is called idgham with gunna. The 4th one is called idhar, and the 5th one is called ikhfa. Idhar and ikhfa. Okay, so I know that was quite a bit of information. Feel free to pause, rewind, go back, listen again, or ask a friend to help you, inshallah. So that was an overview of this level. Let's go back to the first rule, level 19A, Qalb. Okay, right. So first of all, there's an explanation for what Tanween is. Tanween is another name for Fathatain, Dhammatain, and Kasratain. An, in, un. Or you might know it as double Fatha and any other name. Right. Qalb means to change the Nun Sakina or Tanween to Mim. So when you have a Nun Sakina, instead of an, you change it to you change the noon sound to a meme sound, and you'll understand that better inshallah as we cover the rule and some examples. If noon sakina or tanween appear before ba, they will be changed to meme, and there will be ikhfa shafawi with gunnah. So let me explain that a little more. So when you are reading and you see a noon sakina or a tanween, the letter after it, if it is a ba, then you will do qalb here. So what does qalb mean? Qalb means that instead of saying the an sound, so let's take one of these examples here. Ignore this little meme here. The reason why I want you to ignore it is that meme is a clue for qalb in the Quran to make your life and my life and all of our reading easier. They have added this small mini meme to indicate wherever qalb is. So that's going to give it all away. But just imagine it isn't there. If it wasn't there, then you would have this noon sakina, this noon with no dhamma, no fatha, no kasra. And after that noon sakina, there is a ba. So idhin, instead of saying idhin ba'atha, you will do qalb. And qalb means to change the noon for a meme. So instead of idhin ba'atha, you will say idhim ba'atha. Now once you say idhim ba'atha, now the meme is a meme sakina, not a noon sakina. Therefore, you will have ikhfa shafawi because it's followed by a ba. And you will do gunnah. So what does that mean? Instead of reading idhin ba'atha, you will read idhim ba'atha. Right? Remember how you do ikhfa shafawi? You just ever so slightly touch your lips and you make a gunnah. Idhim ba'atha. Likewise here. Ayatin. Now you can only see one kasra here, isn't it? Now that's because, again, to make our life easy, in the Quran, in the Mus'haf, they have added a small meme, the people who print the Mus'haf, to give us a clue that there is qalb here. Otherwise, originally, this is supposed to be a tanween, kasratain, followed by ba, which would mean ayatin bayyinatin. But because it's kasratain or tanween followed by ba, you do qalb. So instead of tin, you say tim. And then it becomes like ikhfa shafawi, so you do gunnah. So you read ayatim bayyinat. So as you have noticed, you will have this mini meme, which is a clue that there is qalb taking place here. As the note said, in most Qurans, there will be a small meme written above the noon sakina or tanween to indicate qalb, or below it, as you can see there. The gunnah here will be pronounced in the same manner explained in ikhfa shafawi, as I just explained to you, a very soft touching of the lips, and then the sound coming out from the nose for the duration at least of 2 harakas. Right. Again, that wasn't the most simple of rules, so feel free to go back, rewind, listen again, slow it down if you want, ask a friend to help you, ask your teacher for some help, and once you are confident you understand it, we can move forward with some examples, inshallah. Right, so the spot the rule wording is here as it is on the rule card, so make sure to use that wording. Let's take some examples. So I will do a few examples myself just for you to listen to, and then we will do some together. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Tanween before ba, qalb with gunnah. Abadan bima. Ghain from khussa daghatin qidh, full mouth. Tanween before ba, qalb with gunnah. بغيا بينهم. Next one. قاف from خص ضغط قض, full mouth, نون ساكنة before ba, قلب with غنة. فقال أنبئوني. Okay, let's take this one, number 6. صاد from خص ضغط قض, full mouth, ميم مشددة غنة. تنوين before ba, qalb with gunnah. صم عمي, or if I stop at the end, صم بكم عمي. Okay, so notice here there's mim mushaddada gunna, صم, and then there is qalb with gunna, so one gunna after another. Let me do one more and then we will do some together inshallah. Let's take this one, number 13. Noon sakina before ba, qalb with gunna. Ghain from khussa daghatin qidh, full mouth. وَمَن بَلَغ. Okay, let's do some together now. So as we did before, I will choose an example and then you should pause and find all of the rules in that example. Then I will spot the rules, meaning I will call out all of the rules, repeat that after me, and then I will read the Arabic and you can repeat that after me. Okay, let's go for this one, number 21. Off you go. So hopefully you found at least 4 rules in there. If not, pause and look again. So let's read this. Ta from khussa daghatin qidh, full mouth. Go ahead. Ra with fatha, full mouth. Then tanween before ba, qalb with gunna. Then lam of Allah after kasra, empty mouth. فَيَكُونُ طَيْرًا بِإِذْنِ اللَّهِ. Well done. Let's choose another example. Let's take this one here, number 32. Okay, spot all the rules. Inshallah, I hope you found 4 rules. If not, pause again. And let's go. Repeat after me. Noon mushaddada gunna. Tanween before ba, qalb with gunna. Ra with fatha, full mouth. Ba from qutbu jad, qalqala. كمثل جنة بربوة. Well done. Finally, let's do on this page number 33. Go ahead. Hopefully you found at least 3 rules. Let's go. Repeat after me. Ra with fatha, full mouth. Tanween before ba, qalb with gunna. Lam of Allah after kasra, empty mouth. كثيرة بإذن الله. Okay, well done, mashallah. Okay. In the next page, we have more examples. Every single example has an example of qalb in it. Slightly longer examples. And then finally, on the last page, we have again plenty more examples. And this time, slightly longer ones. Let's do one from this page. And that will be the end of this rule. Let's do number 16. Off you go. Inshallah, you found 2 rules. If not, pause again. And then repeat after me. Dal from qutbu jad, qalqala. Tanween before ba, qalb with gunna. يوم ندعو كل أناس بإمامهم. Well done. Inshallah, I will see you in the next level.